I love my life. Honestly, and people are like, you need to get more sleep. I want to delegate sleep. I don't want to sleep. How old are you?
48.
48. You used to be in really good shape, didn't you?
Yes.
It bothers you that you're not, doesn't it?
Yeah. Every day.
I want you to fucking never forget that. That's not who you are. It's not who you are. I look in a man's eyes. I'm going to tell you something, and I mean this. Just think about this real quick. We ain't talked about money yet. I said, chase the man, you get the money. Let me explain this. You ready? Do we make more money when we're more attractive? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody write this down. Got to get in shape. Got to get in shape. Everybody, the more disciplined you are, will you make more money? Yes or no? Yes. If I paid you based on the discipline of how you take care of your body, write down how much you would be earning. Come on. Come on. How much would you be earning if I paid you based on the discipline of your body? The food choices you eat, your consistency to wake up. Hey, you know what's crazy? People say, I just can't do it. You can't do something for yourself? Whoa. So God gave you 24 hours, and you're saying you wake up because you want to go serve everyone else and empty your cup all day long, and you don't want to fill your cup back up, and you don't want to invest in yourself? What? Dude, you're eventually going to have zero value for you. I see, hey, by the way, you don't have to like what I'm telling you. I'm telling you what worked for me. That's it. Dude, if it worked for me, for a dumbass like me, it could work for you. See, I'm a renegade. I'm a rule breaker. I don't want to be like no one else. I'm the black sheep. I think we need more black sheep. Because listen to me, if you say, oh, he's the black sheep, okay. So you have people who've conformed and who are average and who aren't making a difference and who have zero impact. And then you have the black sheep, the renegades, the linchpins. Which, if you don't want to be that one, then you're that one. You can't be in the middle. There's no middle. You're either making a difference, you're being an example, you're being a leader, you're reinventing your life every day, you're recreating your life every day, you're working on yourself, or you're average. There's only two boxes. I'm sorry. If someone stands up here and they go, I don't want to be like that, you're fucking average. Cool. Is that what you want? Change. Change. If I could do anything for any one of you, it'd be to let you borrow some courage. Dude, I've learned courage can come from pain. Courage can come from, it's not always motivational, right? Like I don't know how you guys operate, but I didn't always know who I wanted to be. When I quit automotive sales when I was 39 years old, I didn't like me. I looked in the mirror, I hated me. My wife, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, and by the way, I know we got a bunch of single people in here, and I'm willing to bet, how many have been through divorce? Raise your hand. A lot of those divorces are caused because they don't teach us how to take care of our family and build a business. They don't teach us in school how to make good decisions and pick friends and find people that are right for us. They don't teach us none of that shit. They teach us a bunch of shit we never use. Like, what about a class that was like, hey, you become who you're around? Okay? See, outside, there's losers and there's winners. Now, we want the losers to become winners one day, but see how they live? See how they live? Choose which way you want to live. You're like, oh, shit, I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. Bless you. So it's like, it's just simple decision-making skills. They never taught us that. So we got to go by trial, right? Super important, guys. If you're watching this video right now and you're like, Andy, I'm not built like that. Bullshit. Yes, you are. Okay, got to train. That's the way it works. Train or complain, it's your choice. Okay, every day I train the greatest in the world. You know what I mean? Are you ready to kick some ass and build your legacy and make history? If you are, in the description box below on this YouTube video, there's going to be a link. You click on it, enter your phone number, email, full name, and I will personally reach out to you in the next 24 hours. If you're serious about kicking some ass, going to the new level, recreating, next version of yourself, I'm your guy. Let's kill it. Guys, I told you, if I could let you borrow the courage, I didn't know who I wanted to be when I quit my job at 39 years old. Scariest thing I ever did. Making $2 million a year, quit my job, go home. I tell my wife, I'm gonna change my life. By the way, she was ready. She was ready for me to change. Honestly, she saw I wasn't happy. Look, dude, You can look in someone's eyes. And by the way, a lot of times people are like, Andy's eyes are always bloodshot. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I can only imagine the guys that build big businesses and guys that are changing the world, they're not rested because they're working. Do you think exhausted people build big businesses? Yeah. Dude, it's good to be exhausted. It's good to empty the tank. It's good to give all you got. It's good. I love it. I love my life. Honestly, and people are like, you need to get more sleep. I want to delegate sleep. I don't want to sleep. Guys, could you imagine, listen to me, could you imagine everybody just picture your best self, right? Everybody deserves in their lifetime to know what their best body looks like. Imagine if we could take you back right now to the best physical shape you've ever been in, regardless of your age, right now. Take that. Man, it feels good. This is how we change. This is how you change the world. This is how you get that feeling. I wanted these things. My wife knew that there was a man inside of me that has not come out yet. And I'm here to tell every single one of you. I don't know a lot of you. Some of you I know, a lot of you I haven't spent a lot of time with you. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, very clear as day. What you can overcome in your own life, what you can fix in your own life as a leader to yourself, you are now immensely qualified to help anyone else overcome it in their life. This is why we must fix ourselves now. And I want to tell you something. Husbands and wives, or boyfriends and girlfriends, it's not, my job is to take care of me. My wife's standing right here with me on stage. My wife's job is not to take care of me, it's to take care of her. I need my wife to wake up every morning and take care of herself. Why? So she can take care of me. My job is to take care of me so I can take care of her. And I learned in relationships, they never taught us this either. She's trying to serve me, I'm trying to serve her. All of a sudden, we're not taking care of ourselves. We're trying to find our identity and our values in each other. Next thing you know, but we don't have our own identities. Next thing you know, a couple years go down the drain, it's a damn partnership, divorce happens. You know why? My wife, I know who she is. My wife is an independent woman. She is. She doesn't need a man. She's bad. I've been there 18 years. I've known her after day one. She wants to be with me, but if she didn't get with me, she was still going to be successful. She was still going to go get it. I need her to feel that way about herself. She is the CEO of this company. She handles big decisions, do big shit. I can't have her find her identity in her husband. Oh, I just love my husband. He's just the best. Well, shit, man, what if something happens to me? Our family's screwed. She needs to know who she is. I need to know who I am. And then she takes care of herself for me, and I take care of myself for her. And now we're a motherfucking power couple. You guys get it? That's the way it goes. And by the way, let's talk about your kids. Who in here's got kids? Raise your hand. Okay, generational wealth versus generational habits. Habits. How old are you?
48.
48. You used to be in really good shape, didn't you?
Yes.
It bothers you that you're not, doesn't it?
Yeah. Every day.
I want you to fucking never forget that. That's not who you are. It's not who you are. I look in a man's eyes, I'm gonna tell you something, and I mean this. I used to be a fucking hater. You gotta know, I used to be a bad leader. I'm a good leader now. I used to be a bad one though. I used to lie. I don't lie anymore. It's like you almost have to do it to know it's bad. It's like some people are like, I know what he did. And I'm like, cool. If you met me back then, I would understand why you don't like me, but come meet me today. Come meet me today. I didn't like that guy either. I didn't like me back then either. I didn't like me at 39 either. If you'd have come ask me and hated on me, I'd be like, dude, I agree with everything you're saying times 10. I'm cool with it, but I changed. Dude, the world should be full of leaders that want to see people that have the potential to go to another level, go there. The world should be like, oh, you went to jail, you made some bad mistakes, oh, you screwed some people over, oh, you stole some money, cool. And you don't want to do that no more? Let's go. Let's go, come on. Dude, because that's the Apostle Paul. That's the way it works. But how I know when I see these guys, I was in the car dealership. I was working from 7 in the morning until 11 o'clock at night. I remember one day I was shoveling some pizza in my mouth. Car dealerships, man, they're crazy. Long story short, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, I'm shoveling pizza in my mouth. I gotta make that money. I'm thinking this right here. I see this guy walk across the showroom floor. This guy's freaking jacked. I was like, fuck that guy. Piece of shit. I was like, no, listen, you know what I thought immediately? I bet he drives a fucking Cavalier. I bet he's got he's got a car payment. His car ain't paid off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I bet I got a bigger house than him. I bet he ain't got a boat. Dude, I started thinking in my head all these things to try to make myself feel better. That's what haters do. And I wanted to be in shape. Dude, I told my wife when I met her when I was 26, I said, I want to be in really good shape. But business always like caught us off guard. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys know what I mean? Yes. Okay, so this is my biggest point to you, is chase the money, you're gonna go in a cycle, okay? I'm making big money, it feels good, I'm happy, and then you're gonna go, now I'm sad, and then you're gonna go over here, and you're gonna go, what's wrong? And then you're gonna ask the wrong people, and then they're gonna give you some advice. Eventually you'll make it back over here. You'll probably get bad advice over here. You get the advice I got. Bro, you just need to work harder and make more money. Make more money, get yourself out of debt, dude. I promise you're gonna have a stress-free life. That doesn't exist. Can I please share some very important information with you? When you make more money, you wanna make more money. It's fucking addicting. They're like, you just make $1 million and you're good. How many of you in here, and you don't have to raise your hand, but you're like, if I could just make 100,000 a year. And then you're like, if I could just make 500,000 a year. And then you're like, if I could just make $1 million a year, man. God, if you could just get me to $1 million a year. And then when you get to $1 million, you're like, I gotta get to 5 million. And then you get to 5 million, you're like, dude, before we get to 5 million, we're retiring, we're done. Get to 5 million, you're like, dude, we're going to 10 million, bro. Does everybody understand? Guys, can I tell you the truth? That's the truth. All these people tell you this, that, it's all lie. They keep you running in circles your whole life. Look, dude, when you got a great marriage, you never want to let the foot off the gas. You want to keep pumping that marriage. It's great. It feels good. When you're a great dad, it feels good. You want to keep showing your kids love, man. It feels good. When you're working out and take care of yourself, dude, you just can stay in it for 30 days, 90 days, 100 days. Oh my God, it feels good. You start to see just little slight differences. You look in the mirror, you feel better. You know what I mean? But you can see a new you a year later. Holy shit. 2 years later, you're like, dude, that's who I used to be. People are like, no ways. No ways. There's no way that can be you. Feels good. It gets addicting. But I remember when I saw that guy in shape, I remember thinking, that guy. I didn't like him. And you know what I realized? I was disgusted with me. I went home to my wife. I told her, I said, listen, babe, I'm gonna go work at a gym. And she's like, you're not gonna go work at a fucking gym. And listen, I love you. I love you. I love you. And this is what we get to. She goes, but you can get it all. You guys in here, this is where if you listen to me right now, I just changed your whole life. Hey guys, looks like you made it to the end of the video. You're the true 0.0001 percenters. Look, I know 1%ers that can make it halfway through the video, but making it all the way through, you guys are the best. Now, here's what I'd like to do. Number one, I want to get closer to you. The fact that you made it all the way through the video, you're like, man, dude, I want to roll with this guy. Okay, so I need to connect with you. Down below, there's a description box on this YouTube video. There's a link. It says Coach with Me one-on-one. Okay? If you'll go and you'll enter your information, I'll reach out to you in the next 24 hours. You can tell me what you need help with, what your goals are, and we will crush it together. I would love to help you guys go to the next level in life. You can tell I'm changing my life really fast, and I know that you guys want the same thing. I'd love to go with you on that journey. So right now, if you'd like to partner with me, team with me, if you want me to help coach you and push you, everybody needs a coach, a higher level of accountability to go to the next level. Go to the description box below, click on the link, fill out your information. I'll talk to you in the next 24 hours. Let's kill it.